Hi everyone, it's Ann here from Ann Makes. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome into my studio. And just before we get started, I'd like to remind you that it would be great if you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and not to forget to click on the bell so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. And you can subscribe by clicking on the subscribe below or on the Ann Makes in the corner of the screen. And today I have part 2 of the Cricut How To series. So last time I made a video and I was I was being a little funny about saying, you know, take it out of the box. But it's seriously, I've had so many people tell me I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. So that's why I said that. And another thing is that I'm pre-filming this part of the video because I want the first part to go live first and to see your comments, to see your reaction, and to if there's any questions. And I hope that you give me that information quickly and that I'm able to quickly get back to it. So if there's a delay between part 1 and part 2, 1, it's because I'm waiting for feedback, and 2, I just spoke with Belle and I tried to negotiate to get the best upload speed for my videos because it's just darn ridiculous how slow my upload speed is. And they said nope. Let's get on to the Cricut the Cricut How To for beginners. Oh my goodness, part 2. So I showed you, here's my Cricuts here again. Take your machine out of the box. I showed you where to plug it. You can plug the USB cable, and you have to plug the power cord, and you have to plug it into an outlet. So you've done that. Okay, now what do you do? But don't forget, I told you to read the instructions that come, the written instructions that come with the machine, so you get familiar with what the parts of the machine are called, because you're gonna need to know those things to understand the next part. Okay, so you got the machine, right? Now, the next thing you should do after you've gotten it out of the box and you've plugged it in and you've read the instructions is go to Cricut.com. I am going to tell you exactly how I learned to use the electronic version of Cricut when they first came out, when I got my first Explorer machine. I'm going to show you what I did to learn how to use the Cricut. Okay. This is my laptop. We're going to go there. We're going to get this page. You're going to get the same page I've got. It's the same wherever you are. Now, scroll down, whatever way you use to scroll. If you use a mouse, you use the button on the keyboard like I do, whatever you do, just scroll all the way down. This is the easiest way I have to show you what to do. Okay, I'm trying to make this as easy as possible. See here it says help. This is at the bottom here where it's a dark like charcoal color. It says help right there. From tips to troubleshooting, we're here to help. And here there's also learn. How-tos for every machine, material, and tool. My recommendation to those of you who have asked what you should do is, this is my recommendation. Go here, click on help. Okay, now right here there's a search box. but you don't even have to think of what you're looking for. Just keep going down, scroll all the way down. Here it says trending topics, okay? Just go to quick start guide. Quick start guide. That's what you guys need. Something that's quick, something to start, and it's a guide. So here we are, quick start guide. Now right away, it says the quick start guide helps you off to a great start with your new smart cutting machine. We are talking, when they say smart cutting machine, that means it's the electronic versions of the Cricuts, like the Cricut Maker, which is the newest, latest model that they have, and the Cricut Explore Air 2, which is its predecessor. Now, it's very similar to the Cricut Explore Air also, so that's important for you to know. Now go down to this. How do I set up my Cricut Explore or Cricut Maker machine? Click on that. Now, depending if you are on a Mac or if you're on an Android, or here it says if you're using Windows, or if you're on a Mac, or if you're using the iOS, which means using it offline, or the Android, like you don't have I don't know what kind of computer you have or what type of tablet you have. If you're on your tablet, your phone, your computer, your laptop, whatever you're using, okay, it's possible to get this information. All right, I'm just showing you on my laptop because it's a bigger screen. I'm not showing you on the other computer there because this one is really slow. I've had it for a long time. Okay. Now look with the first thing they say. Plug in the machine and power it on. Number 2, you need to connect the machine to your computer with the USB cord or pair it via Bluetooth. That's what I was telling you in the previous video. It can work wirelessly. Okay? I prefer to do this part with the cord just because I find there's less chance of a glitch. So that's just my opinion on that. And there is, I believe there's a USB cord in every box with every Cricut. Now it says, number 3, go to design.cricut.com/setup. So you just click on this in your browser. Follow the on-screen instructions to sign in or create your Cricut ID. So this is what we do. I've already done this, so it might look a little bit different. So we're going to go here where they say go to. So we're going there. All right. So now we're at the page. Let's get started. Select the product you want to set up, register, or update. So whether you have a brand new machine that you've never set up, or you happen to have a machine that you did set up a while ago, but you want to update everything on it, you can do that all here. So they want you to, all you have to do at this part is pick which machine. There's even a thing now for the Cricut Easy Press, do the second one. Okay, so let's say you want to install, you want to register, you want to set up your Explore Air or your Cricut Maker, but we're going to do the Explore because I just have a feeling that those of you who've asked about this are more Explore Air people. So, and as they say here, well, create a Cricut ID. Your Cricut ID is your golden ticket to all things Cricut. And that is so true. So you enter your first name, your last name, which country you are from, and the email that you will use to be associated with your Cricut ID. You just type it again, and you create a password. And here it says you accept the terms of use, so you should go read all that as if I did. And of course here you might want to click or unclick this little box here, send me free inspiration and exclusive offers. So, okay, you want to do that. Now, if you already own Cricut machines and you happen to have a Cricut ID already, then you want to sign in. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not registering or setting up a new machine. So that's where you would do this and then just keep following the instructions there. Okay? Okay. So here it says, connect your machine. Connect your Cricut machine to your computer with the USB cable and power it on. So just like I said before, it's better just to do it with the cable when you're setting it up. So I should even tell you, you plug the square end of the USB cable into the back of the machine. That's where I showed you that yesterday, where those little plugs are. And you plug the rectangular end of the USB into your computer. Here they're showing a laptop. It could be a desktop too. It could be, it could be your iPad. Now it says plug power cable into back of machine and power outlet. Press power button on machine. Now, and it also says please ensure there are 10 inches of space in front and back of your machine. So you make sure there's enough space in the back and in the front of the machine. That's so the mat, when it goes in the machine, it doesn't hit the wall or knock anything over on the other side. And in the front too. You don't want everything tipping over either. So that's the point of saying leave space. Make sure to leave space. So here it's telling me to please power on your Cricut machine and connect it to your computer so we can continue. Okay, so that is all explained there. You just do that. You just keep following the instructions and you are all set to go. Okay, you don't want to see all this. Okay. See, because I have a Cricut ID, it knows who I am. And this now I've opened Design Space just to show you. These are some of my projects. So here see my name there. Okay. Yes, I want to leave this page. All right. So you did that. So we're back here where it says go to designcricut.com, set up in your browser. Follow the on-screen instructions, blah, blah, blah. Download and install the Design Space plugin when prompted. That's what you were doing before. You will know the setup is complete when you are prompted to make your first project. Okay? So that's how you do that. And here, look at that. There's a nice lady here. Excuse me. And she is going to explain everything for you. Here she explains how to set up iOS. So if you want to work with your tablet or your phone or whatever. And here, Cricut Explore 1. If you have a Cricut Explore 1, you have information there too. I recommend that you look at these anyway if you think, well, that doesn't apply to me, because there may be something in there that will be useful to you. So see here she says it's about iOS, and you see she has an iPad, a tablet. And here she has an Explore 1 machine. Okay. And here's it tells you that there's a tip here about if you've registered your machine during setup. It's already automatically registered when you did the setup, which I just showed you. Okay. So that is how you set up the machine. Okay. Now once you've had it set up, you're ready for the next part, which is to make a project. It's that simple. It's really, really that simple. All you do is you go here, follow the instructions, and you're all set to go. Whether you have the first Explorer, the Explorer 2, or the Maker, any of the Cricuts that are electronic will work with this. I just want to show you there's more articles here about quick start guide. These are articles that I looked at because I just wanted to have some examples for you. There's related articles, so there's lots of information just in this section. But let's see if we go back to here. Okay. So this is where when I made you click on help in general, it says how can we help? Right? So let's say you want you have a specific question. This one here is info on Cricut Maker and Cricut Explore family. Okay. Here you want to learn you want information on how to use the Easy Press, or the newest thing that they have. I don't know if you can see that. Infusible ink, design space, frequently asked questions, how-tos, troubleshooting, and more. It's all there. Cricut access, materials, blades, tools, and accessories, your account, and orders. Here's a Cricut community. It's like a forum, a chat group if you want. Well, I don't know if it's a chat group, but there's a group. How to use the Cricut Bright Pad, the Cuttlebug, older machines. If you have older machines, information and frequently asked questions for legacy Cricut machines. That may be a place that, for those of you who have older models that are not electronic, that are not Bluetooth enabled, etc., there's information there for you. Now, I'm not going to go through every single one of these because we will be here for hours. So I really hope that you will go and check out Cricut.com and all the things I've shown you. And for those of you who have the older machines, like 2000 and maybe before, I can't remember exactly what the dates were, but like from the Cricut Original to Cricut Expression, etc., all these other Cricuts that were made before they had the option of the Bluetooth, check out the Cricut.com and go where it says, legacy machines. And here I'm showing you, this is a manual, an actual manual from the original Cricut, and it's explaining everything about the machine. You need to check that out. You need to learn how your machine works. And here, for example, it's a Cricut Expression. The Cricut Expression didn't have Bluetooth. You didn't need a computer to use it. It's the same with the original Cricut. You didn't need a computer. So for those of you who have those machines, I tried to make this as easy as I could. You really need to just go online, go check out, like I said, I showed you where to go. Now the rest is really, really up to you. And I am going to look at any questions that you may have left me following video number 1. and I am going to try to address some of those if there are any in this part. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. It's Ann here from Ann Makes. Sorry, I just realized this is being added into the video I've started filming a couple days ago. So right now I am looking at any comments that were left following part 1, and I see some comments, and yeah, I really, I can't help you if you don't take it out of the box. There's a few of you who still have it in the box. Okay, if you don't take your Cricuts out of the box, that's why it's not working for you. Sorry. Thank you for your yeah, the Cricut Maker, as I was saying, is if you intend to do, if you want to use the Cricut Maker with sewing, it's great. I find it's such a time saver for sewing because it writes on the fabric and you cut out the piece. It does all that for you. It's such a time saver, especially when you're working on something like a quilt and you have a lot of pieces to cut, and it's so precise. It's really, really awesome for that. And like I already mentioned, if you are going to want to cut balsa woods and metals, you're going to do all sorts of things besides just paper crafts, yeah, the Maker is amazing for all those things, for all that it can do. So yes, I love my Maker, and I would definitely go out and buy it again. But yeah, for those of you who just want to do paper crafting, card making, scrapbook pages, pocket letters, and you just want to make your own embellishments and pretty pages and die cuts and things like that, you can cut die cuts out of so many materials, including fabric. So the Explorer is, you know, plenty for you. Okay. Tina, yeah, if you want to use yours, you gotta set it up. I hope you took it out of the box, sweetie. I'm pretty sure you did. Okay. I have original sitting in the box. Here we go again. Somebody else who has the original. Okay. So here I talked to you about the Explorer Air 2, which is what I have, and it also means you can also use the information I gave you about that for the Explorer. But the Explorer the Explorers, and Cricut Maker, it's a mouthful, work electronically. They're all electronic machines, and I should clarify that. But these machines, the newest versions, okay, the Makers and the Explorers, you need to have either computer, iPad, iPhone, or tablet to communicate with them and work with Cricut.com first to set it up, and with Design Space to design. So yeah, that's what you need. But if you still have, like I see some of you say, I still have the original from 2000 sitting in a box. Okay, you don't need a computer for those. If you have original Cricuts that work with cartridges, the cartridges still work. If you still have the cartridges, you can still use them. Unfortunately, you do not have the ability anymore, and I have to say anymore, because it was possible to connect even the original Cricut, although a lot of people say it, no, you weren't. Yes, anyway, I'm not going to get into that, but you can't use the Design Space with the older machines. They're just not compatible. They're just not equipped with the capability to do that. That's just how it is. Sorry. It's just, you know, evolution, really. It's kind of like, I don't know, you have a buggy in your garage, and you still want to use your buggy. Well, you need to get a horse type of thing. But nowadays, it's easier to buy a car than to buy a horse, maybe, depending where you live. I don't know. Maybe that's the worst example. Sorry about that. You can't figure out how to use your 6x6 paper and 6x8. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by that, because whatever size paper you have, whatever machine you're using, even if you're using the original Cricut, which was a 6x12 mat, you could use 6x6 paper in that and 6x8. Even if you have a Cricut Maker, a Cricut Explorer, you could use any size paper. So you just, I don't know, I'm not sure what you mean by that. As long as you don't cut if you don't want to cut something in the piece of paper, you're fine. And yeah, but you can use any size paper. You could use scraps. You can have the Cricut recognize where all the pieces are, and that's why you use Design Space to see what your mat looks like before you cut it. So yeah, I have the Cricut. I love it when some of you spell Cricut C-K-E-T. It's C-U-T. It's not a bug, it's a machine. It's a real machine. Okay, I have the Cricut with the cartridges. I've had it for a while and still do not know how to use it. Okay, well, Lise, go to Cricut.com. If you don't have the manual anymore for the machine, you could still find the manual online. I showed that to you just earlier in the video, where you can go to see that, and all the information you have there is available for you to learn how to use. If you have that older machine, like let's say someone gave you an older machine, any of you out there, and you have no idea how to use it and you don't have the manual, go online. The manuals are there, and you know, there you just follow the instructions, just read everything that's there, and you know, at your own pace, and it's really well explained. And frankly, that's how I learned to use the original Cricut. I wasn't a Cricut blogger back then, and that's how I learned to use it, and you know, trial and error. You're welcome. Okay, so yes, those are the only questions I got. Really, not a lot, not my highest viewed video, and I noticed that with a lot of my craft videos. They're not as popular as my haul videos, which is a shame. But yeah, so those are the only questions I got. I hope I was able to help you with that. I really don't know what else I can say right now at this point, but it really is, you have to take whatever machine you have. You've got to set it up. Take it out of the box. Read the manuals that came with it. If you don't have the manuals, go check online for them. You can find all the manuals for all the machines, even the ones that are not sold anymore. And everything's at Cricut.com, www.cricut.com. And if you if you're ready to learn how to use Design Space, Cricut.com has a lot of tutorials for that explain it super well. And I have to tell you, that's how I learned to use it. And even sometimes if I want to make something I've never made before, I still go refer to those videos myself because I can't retain all the information. So if I can't retain, there's no way you can. And I just want to say that it's a learning curve. Working in Design Space is a learning curve. It's not something that is just organically you know, it just can come to you right away. You do have to learn how to use the system. You do have to learn how to use the program, the software, I should say. And it's, you know, just take your time and trial and error and practice. And I see a lot of people making Cricut How To Cricut videos out there, and be careful because there's too many out there that really are not professional. and they're wasting your time. They say, oh, I'm going to show you how, but they don't show you anything. There's a lot of that. Yeah, I understand. But there's a lot of good stuff out there. And I know a lot of these people who are making the good videos. And I work with these people, and you know, if you go look at someone like Jennifer Maker or Tanner Bell, Angie Holden, Carolina Moore, Beth Hayden, there's so many people out there who are doing really good videos. And don't forget, Cricut.com has a lot of really good videos. I'll see about making some other video, but right now, with considering the questions that I'm getting, I don't know what else I can do. So thank you so very, very much for watching. I really hope this has been helpful to the few of you who have made some requests of me. And I really hope that you take your Cricut out of the box and start playing with it. So until next time, thank you so very much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, a like, comment, share. And until next time, stay crafty.